Oh, what the hell was that? Somebody had their YouTube channel open.
It wasn't me.
Anyways, welcome everyone to the Liz LaPointe after party, or the Godless Liz after party, as I've actually titled it. We are here, of course, with the guest of honor tonight. Liz is with us, my very good friend and producer and co-host, Mr. Mikey Family. Well, he is now technically. Mikey Famine is also with us.
Okay, sorry.
No worries. Our resident superhero and survivor, Mr. Swede, is with us. Michael Earhart, another crazy ass Chicagoan, is with us, and my brother from the other coast, Mr. Canadian Allman, is also with us. And we are expecting more people. I've sent out a couple of links, so someone who hasn't been with us for a while, Brandon Worrell, might pop in here. So we'll see what happens. Thanks again, Liz.
For chat earlier.
As I was saying, thanks again for joining Mikey and I today, Liz. It was really, really, really cool having you on the show.
Yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed the conversation. And like I said, we could have gone on for another 6 hours or so.
Right. Well, it has happened. Some of my early after parties have gone on for like 8 hours, and I'm like, okay, I got to go to bed now.
I was a part of one that was 7.5.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's kind of why I kind of reined it back. I'm like, I can't keep doing this because I have to get up for work to go to work at like 4 a.m. during the week. So our Tuesdays and Thursdays it was becoming really brutal on me to go later than like 8-ish. So yeah, that's why we did these. Anyways, what the hell were we just talking about before we went live? I can't even remember now.
It's probably banned in this country.
Well, I mean, we were going on about other types of woo, like breatharianism and crystals, and
right.
And asked me if I ever went through a phase where I replaced religion or God beliefs with something else woo.
Other superstition.
Yeah, and I hadn't really. I get why it happens.
Sure, people just aren't quite happy unless they have something like that. Like
everybody's trying to tickle their perineum, or what is
pineal gland.
Pineal.
It's like when you hear people go religion shopping, where they're basically just trying out different churches and stuff.
Mm-hmm. My sister did that, actually. One of my sisters did that.
Yeah.
However, I'll insert this caveat. She was doing, I think, a paper on religious belief, but she went to all these different types of churches or houses of worship, I guess we'll call them. Mm-hmm. And she found herself intrigued by many of them. But she said, but I can't, I'm Jewish and I'm going to stay Jewish. I'm like, oh, well, all right, fair enough. And to this day, she's still a believer in that respect as well. And she just invited me to Thanksgiving dinner for Monday. Well, Canadian Thanksgiving, by the way.
I don't know what the difference is. Can you please inform me on this matter? Yeah.
Ours is literally a celebration of the harvest. So our Thanksgiving is a celebration of the harvest. There's no pilgrims. There's no. However, the traditional foods for even what you guys would consider the American Thanksgiving, like the turkey and all that, it made its way into our Thanksgiving as well. But beforehand, you could basically have whatever on Thanksgiving. But it's become a tradition to have the standard, atypical Thanksgiving type things for the meal.
And you call it that too? You actually call it Thanksgiving too, or yeah?
Thanksgiving, yep.
But it's for Thanksgiving supper tonight. We had roast beef.
Yep, yeah, roast beef was a very common one, yeah, and still is actually here in Canada as well.
But they even say Happy Thanksgiving, when there's an A.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, Yeah. Yeah, we Tons of Mice says Canadian Thanksgiving is all about the syrup.
Syrup.
Maple syrup.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Went right over my head.
Yeah, we cook up Canadian geese, and no, I'm kidding. We don't.
A
do that.
maple glazed Canadian goose.
Yeah, there you go.
Served on an ice skate.
Yeah,
ice skate.
delivered by a Mountie on a moose.
Yeah. Wearing a coat made of beaver. No, that would be mean, huh? Yeah.
Does the family sit on ice and each plate is
Yes.
what? I don't know.
They do
wished
curling.
over to you. Yeah.
They do the curling, then they curl the plate
curl
over to you.
the plate over to you.
The little nephews have the brushes. Make sure it gets to grandpa.
pan goose cakes. I don't know what those are.
Mm.
And John says he's heading over to Tim Hortons, or heading over to. You guys have Tim Hortons in Texas? That would make me happy because the next time I'm in Texas again, I would like to go to Tim Hortons if they have it there.
Who's in Texas? John
Hudson's in Texas. I haven't been there for a few years, so it's time to go back down there and see everyone I know.
Oh, it still sucks there. Just have them come up to you.
Yeah, but it's Austin. It's different in Austin. Like if I was to live anywhere else, it would be Austin because Austin is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, my husband spent some time there filming a movie with friends, and he loved it.
Austin.
But I was like, I refuse to be living in the one blue dot in a giant red state.
Yeah,
We were talking about moving there once, and I was like, no.
That's always talking about defecting too and becoming its own state. Always. They're always talking about that.
So it's like Quebec here.
I mean,
Quebec always wants to
saying
branch
that it's
off.
turning purple, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because California has gotten so expensive that so many liberal Californians are moving to affordable areas in Texas. Apparently, that's the claim. That's why it's turning purple. But I don't know.
There could be some truth to that because I've heard that is kind of a thing that's going on. Is a lot more liberal people are moving to a cheaper place to live, and Texas happens to be a cheaper place. But what do you expect? It's an oil state, right? So,
it's cheaper because they don't tax anybody, which means your infrastructure is shit. Which is why all the oil companies are there in the first place. Like, yeah, there's
Fair
oil
enough.
there, but they're not moving. You know, if they could help it, they'd fucking move to like Delaware, which has no fucking tax at all. So they do that shit on purpose. So they're luring everybody in there. But all right, you're right in the middle of the spider's web. Wow, it is so pretty here. And then you're gonna wiggle that string trying to leave, and they're gonna like, oh no. You are Texan for life.
Between you and the hat and Ollie and the glasses, it's just too cool on the screen. Ollie looks like Steely Dan down there now. I know Steely Dan is not a dude, but if he was a dude, he would look like that.
I like how Ollie has never worn sunglasses ever. But now that he's put on sunglasses, he can't fucking get that grin off his face. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, now all of a sudden he has glasses and a smile. Like, why are they
The sun isn't even out anymore where you are, Ollie.
What are you talking about, man?
What are you talking?
What are you doing, man?
Oh, Ollie.
It's all good, man.
Ollie just throws on some shades for the first time. He's got this shit-eating grin out of nowhere. I would have let the glasses slide, but you're not going to just smile the whole time.
Why can't I smile? Fuck you,
No,
Mikey.
no, something's up. I smell something. Something's up. Where's the real Ollie? Give us our friend back, you clone.
I just saw your little statement under your name, Liz. Sick of everyone's shit. I like it. I like it.
It's just the first thing that popped into my brain, so I was like, I'm going with it.
It echoes big in my mind, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I got to ask you though, like on your Twitter, I've as we talked about earlier in the interview, we've been following each other for a little while now, and I've seen some of the stuff that you post and some of the replies that you get. You don't really interact with some of the bad stuff, so I want to know what do you do when you see these replies? Like, how do you decide which ones are worth responding to and which ones are just like, just fuck off, Mr. Troll, or whatever, like that kind of thing?
I think the ones that, when it's obvious they're just a time-wasting troll, if they just show up with bullshit, insults, and baseless, stupid arguments, and you're just saying that because you want to sin, that ridiculous. If they're not showing up to have a good faith discussion where they're just showing up to disagree with me, then it's like I either ignore them or just block them.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, but when it's a good faith discussion, when somebody just shows up to disagree or ask questions or whatever, then I might engage. But it's so rare for people to do that without being arrogant pricks. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, even when they show up to argue with you or debate you when they disagree, it's really hard for people to not do that without, being a condescending. It's like they can't just be like, let's be two people who are trying to see eye to eye or trying to understand each other. It's so rare to have that energy brought, especially with, and we all, I guess maybe I can't assume this with ages, but I was gonna say most of us probably grew up long before the internet, and so we remember what life used to be like before social media, and it can bring out the worst and the best in all of us. And for some people, they choose to let it bring out their worst more often. And it's just rare for people to just bring up their disagreement with you in the way they would if it was face to face.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
rare.
Well, a little bit more courage behind a screen of anonymity, right?
Right. Because they know that you can't just knock them in the nose instantly.
I've got hacker friends that can find out exactly where you live, you little pricks. So
yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people who debate know how to debate, how to have an argument. You know what your argument is? Can you describe? Because they just have like a feeling, or they know a bumper sticker and they agree with the bumper sticker. So then you ask them about any of their points and they don't have any. They just like, I like the bumper sticker.
But why are there still monkeys?
Yeah, and then there at some point it's like, damn, I can't plug your controller in, dog. No, you gotta plug it in. You can't play. I can't play with you. You don't even know, or you're arguing politics. I'm like, okay, well, who's your state rep? Well, I don't fucking know. I was like, oh, well, then you plug your controller in, okay? Let me know, because your little brother right now, fucking playing Sonic with your big brother, and you just fucking your shit's not plugged in. Plug your shit in, and then we can talk.
Right.
Yeah, plus, parroting people isn't a good way to argue either.
Right.
Parroting people isn't a good. I'm just kidding.
Is
that a mockingbird?
It just starts crying.
Brother Sid is still there trying to proselytize.
Yep.
That's all right.
Is he really?
He's entitled to do that. Yeah, I don't give a shit. He can try. Of course,
Neil is
we're
so
all
much
those
cooler than
people.
me.
We're all those people like on the Wizard of Oz. We've seen behind the curtain, and we just don't care anymore.
You know,
he's ruining all of my good comedy jokes by stifling my this is my stand-up time, and this guy's ruining the room with his stuff. Your stuff, Sid. Thanks, Sid. You killed my audience. Jeez.
Sid is trying to distract from the story that we're trying to tell.
I get it.
He does make it actually a point in the last one where he says Socrates said one of the wisest things outside the Bible. I don't know if anything in the Bible is actually wise, but there are some good things you can pull from it. But he did, and he's right too. The thing I truly know is I truly know nothing. and that's more true than people realize.
Yeah, I know my limits.
Yep.
Like you were
too.
saying, Mikey, earlier about basically Dunning-Kruger people. It's like, just know your limits. Know what you know and know what you don't know. That's part of being an adult. Figuring out what you need to learn more about. You know what I'm saying?
It's really hard for some people to understand that they don't know what they don't know.
Right.
You're talking about an unknown.
People make fun of that speech from Rumsfeld, but he was right. Everything he said was correct.
I was talking about Charlie Murphy doing it on the Boondocks because I'll get the clip for you, sweet.
I don't know.
I
if
know,
you can air it,
yeah, but where it comes from is Rumsfeld in his talk about the Iraqi war. And, or was it in relation to, it was either 9/11 or the Iraqi war, one of the two.
I think it was the Iraqi war. He was he might have been right in that. I don't know, but he was quite a I don't want to say a warmonger.
He was a target for SNL quite a bit.
Yeah.
He was maybe a war criminal. I don't know.
Every president since Eisenhower, every Secretary of Defense has been a war criminal.
Kissinger, yeah.
You can't walk through Cambodia 5 feet without wanting to punch Kissinger in the face. I believe that's Anthony Bourdain said something to that effect. You can't spend 5 minutes, or you can't walk 5 minutes in Cambodia without wanting to punch Kissinger.
Yeah, I can imagine. I do know this. In my country up here, they recently, in the parliament or whatever, I guess they gave some sort of applause to an ex-Nazi or something like that. Or,
what?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was because they were an ex-Nazi, but they had done something outside of that they and now everyone's like, "Oh, your prime minister is applauding a Nazi." I'm like, well,
our entire space program is based on Nazis.
Yeah.
Operation Paperclip.
So here's what I wanted to know.
All these German families just ended up in Argentina together. Swede coincidence is all that is, and that is conjecture, sir. How dare you?
So how did the German Jew physicists that came over here during that time,
Einstein?
Einstein and a few of his buddies too, how did they look at that chapter? Because they had to know that we
there was a pretty big philosophical debate because obviously a lot of the tests that they did for like pilots and things like that, because they did a lot of high altitude testing on unwilling people, especially people that got shot over the North Sea. So they would drop people into just freezing water and see what effect it had on them. But the question was, all this knowledge all this experimentation is here. Do we use it, or do we throw it away because it was gathered under, abhorrent circumstances? Or do we use it because it could save lives in the future? And that's a debate that still rages today. If you find
a debate, throw it away.
And I don't think there is a very good
Letterkenny.
Move to Letterkenny.
Fuck, that's a funny show.
Yeah.
But the rocketry experiment and NASA and everything is a little bit different. But there was a lot of medical experimentation, and a lot of our twin studies today are based off of what Mengele did.
Doctor of Death.
Yep.
Yay, Mengele. Woohoo.
Now, I would caution everybody and actually go back and listen to Behind the Bastards about Mengele, because some of the stuff that has come out has been sensationalized. He's still a piece of crap. Absolute garbage.
But he handed out.
But he didn't try to sew twins together and, things, some of these just off the wall things.
Victories write the history books. No one gives a fuck. Burn it all. We'll figure that shit out on our own. Burn that shit. Fuck it.
Your camera's frozen.
Yeah, your camera's frozen there, Mikey.
We're not so dumb. We'll figure it out again. We figured it out the first time.
Either that or he's a great ventriloquist.
Yep.
Get the oil can. The oil can.
We don't even know if he's heard it yet. He hasn't acknowledged it.
I don't know. I can hear the baby going off.
Of course, she shows through, but let's see what's going on here.
Oh, so you can hear us.
Can you hear us, Mikey?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
you're frozen.
I'm working on it.
Right on that.
But anyway, I was away from the camera for a second because my 7-year-old has recently, it's clicked in his head what's happened over the last 3 years. So he's gotten very clingy. And I'm leaving for 4 days. And so
Oh,
there was a bit of a fit upstairs.
Drama.
About
Well, that kind of makes sense, dude.
Poor guy.
so did you sit with him and kind of explain
Yeah.
that he doesn't need to be all worried about that?
Yeah. He's been very manic lately because of obviously the news from the doctor and everything like that everything is good to go. But it's been a whirlwind last 3 months.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
I'm not in on what you're talking about, and I'm afraid to ask though.
Oh, so I am a twice survivor of what's called an aortic dissection,
Oh,
ascending and descending. My entire arch, all the way into my iliac, which is how your aorta splits into your legs, has dissected, and into my arms and halfway at my carotid. And I'm stable now, but I have a mechanical heart valve, and I have 3 repairs in my arch and a whole bunch of other things. And people don't survive this. Like literally 50-50 chance you just fall over dead when it happens. Of those that survive that, 80% don't survive before they get to a hospital. Of those that get to the hospital, 90% are misdiagnosed or not gotten to in time. Of those that do survive that and get to the OR, roughly only 1 survives the surgery.
God, that sounds
And I've done that twice.
Yeah, and he's been through it twice. That's why he's a superhero to us.
Right?
Yeah.
So, what do the doctors say? They must think you're a miracle.
Yeah. I am now part of several studies. But it's off of a genetic defect called Marfan syndrome.
I've heard of that, but I don't remember what it is.
Your FBN1 gene has a mutation that you don't produce what's a protein called fibrillum correctly. Fibrillum and elastin together make up the elasticity of your connective tissue. Your aorta, which is your largest artery, as it comes directly out of your heart, is made of connective tissue. So if that protein does not work correctly, you do not have elasticity, and so it becomes brittle over time, and hence you die of either aneurysm bursts or dissections or what have you.
Is your 7-year-old your only child?
No, I have a 5-year-old too, and he just doesn't. It's beyond him what's happened, other than Daddy was in the hospital because last year he was 4.
Yeah.
And then when it all first went down, he was 1.5. So in May of 2020. The worst part about it all is the whole May of 2020 part, because nobody could be in the hospital with me. So I was in the hospital for 2 weeks by myself.
Oh, that sucks.
Recovering and then all that.
Get out of here, Tim.
And then, COVID, nobody knew how it affected your heart. So here I am with a newly repaired heart, and everybody's like, oh my God, COVID damages your heart and all that and causes myocarditis and everything else. And so I was walking on eggshells for a while.
Yikes.
Yeah, no kidding. Thanks for stopping by, Brother Sid, and thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. I'm sorry that people kept timing you out. I don't know why. I don't think they really need to do that.
But yeah, so it's tons of recipes. I have marzipans, and I love almonds.
Most of me, I never timed them out. Well, I wanted to a couple of times.
So, hi, Eric.
Hey, Liz. How you doing?
Good. Are you?
Yeah, doing pretty good. I think it's the first time I ever talked directly to you. I think we've been connected on Twitter for a while and now on Blue Sky, but I don't think we've ever interacted. So yeah, good to meet you.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to check Blue Sky. I don't even know if we're connected on Blue Sky yet.
It's still pretty glitchy. I don't know how many of you guys are on there too, but
Needs DMs.
Yeah, it's like it's still in the beta stage or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they weren't quite ready for the Twitter meltdown.
Yeah,
Threads was better positioned for it, and
yeah,
but Threads has its drawbacks too. I don't think I've posted at all on either Threads, or I barely posted on Twitter to begin with, and I'm not posting at all on any of them. I'm just collecting contacts and friends, and that's it.
Yeah, we already follow each other on Blue Sky, Liz.
Okay, there you go.
I think that's all social media is these days. It's just everybody. You spend 90% of your time making sure you're following your friends, and all the rest of the time is you avoiding shit you don't want to see.
Oh, I know.
Like,
So I use it for messaging, and that's literally it. Like I'll doom scroll for about a minute and a half. I'm like, oh, this is why I have mental health issues. Yeah, I'm not gonna be fucking I'm not tolerant. I don't do it. So if I don't see your post, sorry, I'm not fucking diving into that cesspool
I feel you
after
because
surviving the COVID pandemic. Like, no.
right.
Facebook, Twitter, all those. It's just a 21st century Rolodex to me. That's all I keep it for.
Mm.
Like
Because
Facebook,
it's all ads. It's
I haven't
fucking
posted on
ads.
Facebook. I haven't posted anything on Facebook in like 10 years.
I've been giving
And-
them the repeats. You know, like their memories. They get
Yeah.
flashbacks now. That's all they get.
I hold on to it just in case I've talked to this one person that I knew in high school 20 years ago for whatever reason. Like that's the only reason I
So
can.
that they can message you with their new MLM deal.
Yeah.
Hey, are you looking to make some extra money on the side? You're really smart. I remember you from high school.
That happened to a friend of mine. They had a friend come out of nowhere say, "Hey, we're in town. You want to go hang out?" And so they went all to hang out. And then immediately when the get together started, out came we're selling steak knives and like an MLM type thing. I was like, oh man,
Ouch.
no.
Yeah.
Let me
Steak
talk
knife
you
in
into
there.
some high grade cookery.
Huh.
No, I went 2 full years not posting or checking or anything because, I mean, Facebook, right? So, but then
I still use it.
David G. McAfee, you guys know who that is?
Yeah, I know. Who it is.
No.
Yeah. He had shared one of my tweets on his page and somebody sent it to me like, oh, hey, look. And so that made me want to go back on. And so I've been off and on since then, like just checking in to see what people are up to and what's going on and stuff. But
Trouble. That's what they're up to.
right. Or no trouble because they're incredibly boring people.
Not possible.
What the hell does that mean? It says, "Great hat,
What?
Neil." This is somebody posted a comment to the interview video. Progress only posted this. "Great hat,
Hey,
Neil,"
what
and this
about
is the first EO person. Oh, I guess that's Eastern Orthodox is what he meant.
Is it?
Oh.
I think you've done.
No, the evil
What?
order of the Sith Lords. You brought a Sith onto the show and you didn't tell me.
My wife was just in here a few minutes ago, and that's the first thing she said. She looked at the screen. She's like, "Nice hat." Like Neil's got good taste in hats. Then I showed her your microphone. He's like, "Oh, he watches anime." I'm like, "Yep." Neil's a cool guy.
I am known as the cool uncle by all my nieces and nephews. So
Yeah, same
and
here.
I have to remind them that I'm also their only uncle. So
Yep. Same
The
here. I'm the
correct term
uncle,
is
I'm the uncle
nibbling.
that plays video games. I have connections to get like plushies of various like Nintendo and merchandise and stuff like that. And so
yeah,
I
it's called
just-
the
I
internet.
hand it out at Christmas, and all the kids love me. Yeah.
The correct term is nibblings.
Oh, nephew
Nieces
Sith.
and nephews are nibblings.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Cute.
Leafeon.
Hey, that's one of those Pokemon.
Leafeon. Yeah, I got all the different EV evolutions.
One of them ding dang Pokemans.
One damn there Pokemons.
My favorite
right.
video is of the guy trying to explain how satanic Pokemon is.
Oh,
yeah.
that
Or
one.
monster.
That one very
Yeah.
rotund, round preacher guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prophet Assad and Surus both did like a joint response to
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that guy's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely, the video quality is definitely late 90s.
Oh,
early,
yeah. It's
early
very old
aughts.
now. Yeah. Yeah, Pokemon are funny because like if you actually read the cards and look at some of their backstories are very dark. So I can see why some like overly zealous Christians will latch onto that and attack it. But it's like it's just
They didn't
for kids.
They
you
didn't
know?
go into the lore. They saw
Yeah.
a cartoon from Japan and they said,
Yeah, there's
hentai,
there's plenty of stuff in the lore to dig into and actually use for like for a Christian to use. Instead, this guy's going after, look at Pikachu's tail. It's a Z. A Z is like satanic because of
Yeah.
some weird
It's
connection that he's making.
It's 3 6s if you look at his
Yeah.
tail.
It looks
It's
like
right
the
there.
SS bolts.
Yeah, it's like, no, if you want to attack Pokemon, go to the Pokemon that like devour children's dreams when they sleep. Like that's actually lore on the cards. Like that's there, get into that stuff.
A hunter needs to do Dream Meteor to recover his HP. That's just normal, okay? Accept it.
Yeah.
Neil, your girlfriend's here.
All right, I'll just leave you to do that because I keep seeing it pop up and then I keep
Alma.
going to hit it and we both hit it at the same time. Hi, Alma.
Hey, Alma.
Hey.
What's up?
Hola.
Oh, so I saw.
I love the hat.
You like the hat? Thanks.
It's a good hat.
Yeah, I like it.
It's specially handmade from a creator on Etsy, actually.
That's very cool.
Yeah, he made it himself and shipped it out.
All right, I'm being
Got
called
here
up
pretty
third
quick.
again. I have to go. He is
right.
still
All right,
having
sweet.
fit.
Night,
All right,
sweet.
sweet.
You guys
Go
later.
be super dad.
Bye.
Good night, sweet.
Bye, sweet.
Hey, I got
Way to go,
promoted.
Alma.
I'm
You
on second
scared
row
him.
now.
Way to go, Alma. You scared him off. Jeez.
Alma, where are you? Where do
I
you
am
live?
in Latin America, in Mexico.
Mm.
Cancun. You want to go visit?
Cancun.
Cancun,
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah, Cancun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She's in the spot.
My
I never have been there.
my Jehovah's Witness brother and his wife lived in Cancun for a few years. Like they moved down there because it was much cheaper to live there than the United States. So we tried to hold like it. This is like 15 years ago we did this, but yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it's
Oh,
beautiful
no,
down there.
American living here. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people just speak English because of it.
If I were to buy,
And,
let's say I were to buy
there's also
some.
a lot of Trumpers. I don't know why.
What? No.
I believe it.
No. Y'all deport them now.
Yeah.
Deport them.
The United States
Deport
is just
them.
dumping their garbage on Mexico.
I don't give a fuck if they got their citizenship. Deport them anyway. Deport them. And don't even put them back at the same border.
Yes.
Put them in Honduras. They don't get the pick.
How'd you
If
get
I
over
were
the
to,
wall?
if I were to buy some street tacos down in Cancun, about how much would they cost me?
30 cents.
Really? That
Street
little?
tacos.
Will be like if you go. It depends. If it goes 30 cents, you will get in probably Chihuahua. And, but
You're welcome.
Yikes.
will be like $10 maybe. Yeah,
$10 for how many tacos?
yeah, for like 7.
7.
Good size
Oh,
tacos.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yum.
There's a place in the lobby of where I work. They sell street tacos. I think it's like $5 a taco, and they're just normal size street tacos. It's like super expensive. That's you're closer to like $1.50
Yeah,
a
that's
taco.
expensive.
Yeah.
That's because she in the big city. What to say?
Yeah, you can find places that there is very expensive. Also, if you go as a tourist with by yourself, with
Yeah.
no Mexicans around, they will charge you double.
Yeah. Because it's like, look at this tourist.
Really?
Yeah,
It's times
yeah,
2
they
on the
see it
price.
coming.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why like if you're ever planning a wedding, especially in the US, and you need to find a venue, when you go to the venue to look at it and perhaps schedule it, do not tell them it's a wedding. Tell them it's something else. So it's a family get together, or it's just something generic and low key. Once
I'm
you tell them
having
it's
an
a wedding,
orgy.
yeah, there you go. That works too. They'll probably charge you cleaning fee, but
Big orgy.
200
Both sides
person
of the
orgy.
family.
once you tell them it's a wedding, it's 2x, 3x the price, because people know that people pay out the ass for weddings. So yeah,
So
pro
Alma,
tip from a guy who got married
You
14
don't need
years
to
ago.
be scared of the cartels unless did you go looking for something.
I'm not trying to Breaking Bad. I'm not trying to Breaking Bad this situation. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be scared of them. They don't mess with the Americans at all. They don't.
It's bad for
They
business.
don't like
It's bad
it.
for
They don't
business,
like
yeah.
it because it's bad for business.
Because it
Yeah.
draws
Yep.
attention. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Plus, they
Draws
all seem to
attention,
think they're
and
Rambo.
they want that. They want that tourist money flowing in, like hurting tourists. It's the same way like Vegas back in the 50s and 60s. Like
Yeah.
the mob was like, don't mess with tourists because you don't want to disrupt that revenue
You
flow.
fuck the money up, man. Can't
Yeah.
have them scared. We all got to eat. And
Yep.
Alma, did you mean 15 pesos or 10 pesos for taco or $10?
10 pesos would be way too little.
Around 15 to 20 pesos per taco. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I'm
okay,
saying.
that's
like-
totally different.
That's less than $1. That's what I'm saying.
it's about 100 pesos to $1.
Yeah.
Pesos to
Oh.
USD.
That's what I'm saying.
So I have a question, actually. Is it true that breakfast burritos are actually an American invention? That's not a thing you'd find in Mexico on
Yeah.
the restaurant menus? Yeah.
No, you don't. Now,
I heard
You
no,
that.
the
mean-
only
you
way that
mean
you
they'll-
find them here in Mexico is if it's a restaurant catering to Americans. But that's it.
You mean Del Taco lied to me?
Yeah, sorry, bro.
I don't know what to believe now.
You mean you don't Yo Quiero Taco Bell? What?
Now, Eric, I want you to sit down when I say this.
No.
The Mexican pizza.
Don't do this to me, Mikey. Don't do this to me.
Also American.
No, I can't take
I
this.
didn't.
That is shocking.
I don't want to scare you. I wanted to
Mikey,
make
you
sure.
ruin everything, man. Just let me live in my ignorance.
What did-
First, first God, and now Mexican pizzas at Taco Bell. I can't handle
Right?
it.
Next you'll be telling me Cinco de Mayo isn't Mexican Independence Day.
It's not a Mexican independence.
Wait, you telling me it's just an excuse to drink up here in the U.S.?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I don't know how many times I've had to tell
Yeah.
people, I'm like, fucking Google it. No. On your phone right now because you called me a liar. Google it. Now shut up. Stop saying that. It's so easy to find out if it's true or not. You have a literal encyclopedia on your person at all times. Lack of ignorance is no longer an excuse. Google that shit.
Fun fact about
Ooh.
pizza: you can blame Canada for
Everything.
pineapple being an ingredient on pizza
Yeah,
because
I was
Canada
shocked to learn that.
invented
Ah,
the Hawaiian pizza.
Isn't that
awesome.
Yeah,
funny?
we did.
I'm so glad you did.
I
Yeah.
really like pineapple on
It's good
pizza,
stuff.
so
Me
thank you,
too.
Canada.
I do too.
I
do
like
too.
it
I
too.
like
Yeah.
pineapple in general.
You know, we
You
also
put it
have
on anything.
tacos with pineapple.
Yep, tacos al pastor.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my shiz night.
So good.
Really good.
Al pastor and barbacoa.
Yeah.
I just give me half and half and then like a big valley of rice in the middle. And I would just,
Mhm.
baby, call the
Yeah.
Mex. Let me get on Uber Eats. Hold on, baby. We need to get some tacos.
California Pizza Kitchen, the restaurant, used to have an Indian pizza that was a tandoori chicken pizza, I think it was
Yep.
called.
Was it on a
Yep, we have
naan?
those up here too.
No, it was our pizza crust, you know?
Pizza,
Missed opportunity.
It's it's
Damn.
a butter chicken pizza. They have it up here. You can get it up here. Butter chicken.
What's the sauce?
And it was some sort of tandoori red
like a
sauce,
curry.
kind
Yeah,
of spicy, but it had
Oh, okay.
mango chunks on it. And that was the
Yep.
first time I'd seen fruit on pizza besides pineapple.
Like a teriyaki chicken, but
Yeah,
from the other side
Mm-hmm. It was
of
really
the,
You
of the
can
flavor
get-
spectrum.
You can get a full pizza that has all the different kinds of fruits on it. It's got melon and pineapple and
All right,
mandarin
now hold-
slices and
Neil, I draw
Hold
the
on,
line at
Hold
melon.
on.
Melon
It's
on
got-
pizza.
yeah, it's got a special kind of sauce that is more sweeter than a regular pizza sauce as well. So
I
Our
just
tropical
realized what
Hawaiian
time it
has-
is.
yeah,
I just realized what
I was
time
gonna-
it
I
is.
was just thinking that,
9:36
too.
where I am. So I got to get going.
all right, Liz. I kind of figured I'm like, wow, she's stuck it out for a half hour. That's
Yeah.
a champ right there.
This is where I
But
make
this
fun of
was
East Coasters.
lovely. And I would love to do it again if you
Yeah.
ever want to invite me back. And
Well, anytime you see me going live with the after party, you're always welcome to jump in anytime.
oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too. And it's
meet you.
always fun when people like do their episode and then we see them like 3 or 4 weeks in, like, hey, give me a link to that after party. I want to shake things up in here and see if you guys have changed at all. We don't ever change. But
Yeah,
You
it's the
might
same
wanna
old
check.
shit.
Wait,
But we have fun.
no, we don't.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again, Liz. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
joining Mike and me today. It was an absolute pleasure. I will be putting out a thank you tweet in a little while, so watch for that.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Good night, guys.
It was nice
Right.
meeting you, Liz.
Bye.
I was trying to get her on the show for years. Well, not years, but at least within the last couple of years, anyways. But it just never came to
Okay.
fruition. And then finally, she messaged me and was like, "Yeah, let's do this." I'm like, "All right,
Wow.
cool, let's fucking do this."
You know why she messaged you?
Nice.
Because I talked to her. I talked to her that week.
Yeah, I knew somebody had something to do with it. I just
Yeah.
couldn't remember who it was.
I just
bad.
asked her if she wanted to do it. She said she was doing a book and that she would do it the day that she had published or something. She's like, I've been wanting to do Neil's show for a while, so the day my book publishes, I'll do Neil's show.
Oh, She's amazing, man. Like, seriously, go to her website, and you can find all the other links there as well, other than her link tree. But she's got some amazing stuff up there, and her videos on fetishes and stuff are really cool and very informative. That shit, I'm like, wow, I never thought of that, or something like that, So it's really, really cool. Oh. Old people, yes, I'm old. No man, 041. So what?
You'll have to say he's an old person into his good ear.
I referenced a Rolodex earlier, so there's probably some people are like, "What the heck is a Rolodex?"
I was going to try
technology for those under 35. Well, not maybe.
Might as well be using an abacus
30
for your math. For fucking
phone
30.
booth. What's a
ancient
phone
technology?
Booth?
Yeah.
I know there's one in the hospital around here, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I had to take a picture because I haven't seen a phone, a pay phone, in forever. And there was one in the hall.
I actually have a Rolodex at work. So, well, I used to. I work from home now, but I used to at my desk. I had like one of those light boards where you can like put letters in and make messages. And I would put up like stupid questions that the office can answer. Like one question was, "Is Clifford a kaiju?" Another question is, is Clifford a kaiju? Another question was 100 chickens versus one elephant. Who wins? And then I would have like cups there. But anyway, I had a Rolodex for all the letters that you put in the light sign because you needed a place to store them.
Right.
So I had like, because Rolodex has like alphabetical tabs to sort things and it's nice and organized. So I had one like right there. But I made sure I got the one that looked the most like 80s retro. It had like wood grain on it, like that cream colored plastic. And yeah, I just got the oldest looking one I could find, and everyone loved it.
I can almost hear my swishy pants in the background.
Yeah. So mice, I would argue that the elephant would win. But I mean, it would be a close call, but I think the elephant would win.
I think the elephant would win easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all the
I
elephant
think
can do is just roll, just drop and roll. You got
spider lady.
Just walk and ignore them until they all die.
Lots of mice disagrees with you. Because the chickens, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know if an elephant can take one chicken.
Feet are gross. Oh,
yeah, an elephant versus one chicken. If that chicken was like a ninja, the elephant might have a hard time. But
I'm just saying the mobility, the agility deficit there. Hard to protect your eyes.
Chickens don't really fly though. Like chickens can only maybe get a few.
They certainly can fly.
He's got
like how high up?
They can get up the back of a. They can get up the. They can get up the back of an elephant. For sure.
Oh, easily, dude. When I worked in Israel, I worked with the cows and the chickens, and chickens can fucking fly right up on top of the building.
Mm.
They
can't do lengthy flights. They can fly though. They
just don't get anywhere far.
Their muscles aren't as developed as birds that actually fly, so they can fly, but they can do it for short bursts. So,
hence why they're so edible. They can't get away.
And you're dropping food, and you're running really fast. They'll fucking fly to catch up with you because they can't run as fast as you.
Wow.
So, yeah.
You see, if they if they just instead of like skipping leg day, if they just stop skipping wing day, they just fly out of the farm. They're just so obsessed with their fucking quads.
They can also just book a flight to the airport.
Those delicious quads.
They just keep fucking it up. They're accidentally making themselves more delicious. Most people prefer dark meat. Don't keep working on your thighs. You should work on the breasts and the wings so you can fly away and not be so tasty.
I'm a light meat person, definitely.
I see.
I love it all. I don't care. White, dark, I don't give a shit. I like all the chicken.
I mean, I'll eat dark meat, but light meat.
Hell, I even eat chicken feet at dim sum.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good, man.
Yeah, I've had
chicken feet.
You do eat it chilled?
Nope. I eat the Szechuan style where they bread them and it's all super spicy and eat.
Oh, okay, man. So,
I see.
almost all my close friends are Chinese, like because it's just the area of Las Vegas I grew up in. So, like my entire wedding party were all 3 Chinese friends and 1 Filipino friend. So anyway, they take me to like Chinese restaurants every once in a while, and you get like
authentic
cold, authentic chicken feet. Yeah, it's not my thing, but I've had it. I just sit there eating and grin. Yeah, this is great. Thank you.
I'll try anything. Well,
yeah,
almost.
I'll do everything once. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Especially cyanide. You only get one shot at that one.
Man.
Yes, only once. Only once.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what the problem
Filipino
is. My
guy.
internet is like.
Yeah. Also, you can jump out of the helicopter once without parachute.
Yeah. Well, not if you have a parachute. You can do it again.
Keanu Reeves did it in that movie. He
Yeah, but
survived.
without one, only one.
What in the movie?
Oh, yeah. Doesn't count.
Point Break wasn't a documentary.
No, but it was a
First Mexican
remake.
pizza,
Wasn't
and
it?
now Point Break. My whole world's falling apart.
Keanu Reeves was the original.
Is that right? That was the first one. I thought it was actually a remake of another one or something.
Oh, maybe there was something earlier.
With the surfer FBI undercover agent? No, that was the first one.
Okay, well, I don't
Yeah, I
know.
think
Well, you
Point
think
Break
that they only have surfers now? They've had surfers forever.
The surfer
1991.
undercover cop, though? That's very 80s.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
I don't think Cagney and Lacey were out there with fucking surfboards. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like Matlock had a beach scene.
So Point Break is an original movie, 1991. Budget of 24 million. Box
Oh,
office.
it's out of the
100
80s. Yeah, I missed
Box
the
office
80s.
and 103 million. That's a good return.
It's a good movie, though. Very good
Yeah.
movie.
I think they made a remake of that one, right?
That might be what I'm thinking of. They may have remade
did,
that one.
yeah.
They
They
did.
did
That
a
was a
remake
13
Who was the
remake.
person?
10 years
Who's-
ago.
Who's Keanu Reeves?
Who was it?
Who's Keanu Reeves? What?
In the
Who's
original?
Keanu Reeves in
In
the new one?
Who's the one playing?
Who's the main character in the new one?
I would have to go look. I can't
looking
think of
right
the
now.
person's name.
Yeah, Mr. Google Foo. Come on.
My computer's acting
Luke?
weird. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my god, the main character's name is Johnny Utah.
See?
Yeah, it was.
Played by
Johnny
Luke
Utah was the
Bracey.
same guy.
What kind of a name is Johnny Utah? How can you get more American than that?
He's
That-
just
that
a
was
normal
Keanu
guy.
Reeves' character's
He's
name
just a
too,
normal
right?
guy, Johnny Utah.
I'm just an American. My name is Johnny Utah.
I'm a surfer.
Look at my
I played
cowboy
football.
boots.
I played quarterback in high school.
Yeah.
All that
yeah.
surfing in Utah.
Yeah, this,
Yeah.
that's why he's here. Had to come here with you cool guys. So what? Let's talk about some of our favorite things and places. So where were we for the last 2 weeks? Anybody want to talk right into my surfboard? Talk right into my surfboard? Talk right into my surfboard?
Point Break was remade in 2015 with Vincent Price as Johnny.
Oh,
Utah.
the 2015 Point Break got
Vincent Price?
11%. The 2015 Point Break
Oh,
got
so
11%
it's
on
not?
Rotten Tomatoes.
That's
Oh,
not a
that's
good.
funny.
That's not a
That
good.
is down there.
Hey, let me wax your board for you, bud. Can you talk closer?
Oh, I see.
Anytime they try to get, because I think the surfers were like bank robbers that he was supposed to be infiltrating or whatever. So it's like,
Yeah.
hey, caught any good waves lately or bank robbery? Like what is the angle? What's the matter? What's the matter?
She doesn't like
We're
surfers.
talking about Point Break. That's the matter.
That is a Keanu Reeves movie, and he will be treated as some respect in his house.
I love his John Wick films. Those are just like, oh,
They're
fuck, I'm
good,
just gonna
yeah.
kick back, smoke
Yeah.
a joint, and watch these. They're fucking awesome.
They're good. I was running.
And the last
I was running.
the only one that.
Go ahead, Alma. Go ahead.
Go. Sorry.
You know, go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just that the last one, the only thing that it was infuriating for me was the scene of the stairs. I was like, oh, come on,
Oh yeah,
just
yeah,
climb up the stairs already.
Yeah.
yeah. I know. Yeah, I'm stoned enough to ignore that part.
I was. I had some friends over.
Oh,
a
yeah.
few
Oh,
weeks.
Mikey doesn't want to hear.
So sorry.
I was running some straight epistemology with my friends a couple weeks ago. They were over for a hangout, and my friends were like, "What's street epistemology?" And I was explaining it to them. So one of my friends was like, "Oh, you want to try it on me?" I'm like, "Sure." I was like, "What's a deeply held belief that you have that you'd like to have examined?" And he said, "Karma." I was like, "Okay." So we went into the whole thing through karma. We went like 30-minute conversation until finally he said that, "Yeah, I don't think karma is a supernatural thing. I think it's just."
It's not.
What you how you behave will kind of get returned back to you due to society and stuff like that. I'm like, there's nothing supernatural about that. And I was like, what do we call that? And I said, we should probably call it consequences. And then everybody at the table, I don't know if anybody's seen John Wick 4, but everybody at the table said in John Wick's voice, consequences. It's like, yes, that's what we're talking about here.
Perfect. Perfect.
Consequences.
Yeah. Consequences. Such a great scene. They're making a 5, I hear.
Yeah. Even though he said he wasn't going to do another one.
Man, that paycheck though, like how many millions of dollars they thrown at him to do those?
I know. A lot.
Probably.
Like he's probably made way more on this than he has on the Matrix at this point. Is John Wick 5? Is John Wick 5 in production? It's supposed to be a prequel.
A prequel. Wow.
Yeah.
Little baby
Screen
John
Rant-
Wick.
Screen Rant says John Wick 5 won't happen unless Stileski and Reeves can think up of a strong enough story. Whatever that means. It'll happen eventually.
A teenage
Probably.
John Wick has had enough of people's shit.
How John Wick got suspended from school.
He comes back
That's
in
the
white
original
shirt.
story. I saw him kill a guy with a pencil back in high school.
The 11% rating on Rotten Tomatoes is probably because Vincent Price died in 1993.
He didn't get to see his work be desecrated by.
Yeah, Busey was great in that show, but holy fuck, is that guy ever off his rocker these days?
Oh yeah.
Oh, completely.
Well, they had to like reconstruct his brain after a motorcycle accident, right? Like,
That's right.
he's-
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's just
Wow.
messed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not his
He's-
fault. He was just in a horrible accident. He barely survived.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know what
And-
happened to him.
The neural connections aren't what they used to be.
Is there an excuse like that with the guy who does Cousin Eddie
Cousin Eddie.
from the vacation movies?
Oh, what's his name? He was in
Oh,
Independence
no.
Day.
Quaid.
Yeah.
Randy.
Quaid.
Randy
Randy
Quaid.
Quaid,
Oh,
right.
he's just
Randy Quaid.
crazy. Yeah.
Which is too
He's
bad 'cause
always
he was
just been
so
crazy.
fucking funny.
Yep.
Oh, he's always been off, dude. He's always been out there.
He's always been kind of weird. Jack Quaid seems pretty on the level. Jack Quaid's like his nephew or something.
Yeah, he's great. He's in.
Well, and
isn't he
his
in The
brother is
Boys?
Dennis. His brother is Dennis Quaid, the actor.
Dennis
But
Quaid.
yeah,
Is it
they're
safe?
all
very-
fucking actors.
Very famous actor.
That's safe.
Oh, okay. Did I watch
Dennis-
anything Dennis Quaid is in?
Dennis is the bigger actor than his brother Andy.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Inner Space?
Man, I remember Inner Space. I saw that a long time ago.
He used to star of that.
Way so long ago. I don't remember any of the actors. I was probably too young to like have a idea.
Dennis
of who
Quaid's
actors
been in
were.
lots of shit, dude. Lots of stuff.
Inner
You see the
Space was
face, you go,
released.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, Inner Space was released in '87. I was 5 or 6 years old, so that's fairly young.
I was just being
I was like-
born.
Yeah.
I was 20, I think.
What's that?
Yeah, 20.
I think
What's that? Chernobyl explodes in the fall of '86, and here comes Mikey Famine in the summer of '87, baby.
Why is this baby
remember
glowing
the Chernobyl.
green?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
eat-
in 86 I was 20. Sorry. So it's 87 I was 21.
Okay.
I was just graduating.
Fuck, I feel like I need my cane all of a sudden.
I just can't remember where it is.
It's right there. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Why am I
That's
getting
all.
smaller? But I need a grabber to grab my cane. Fuck. It's
you
too
s-
far away from me.
I don't know if you guys don't watch my show. It's cool. I'm not mad. But I showed everybody.
Wait. Who are you again?
Yeah. I showed everybody. The cops finally did something right, and they took a Batman gadget and put it on their tool
No.
belt.
Really?
There's like a bola,
Bolas are so awesome.
and it's
I
got
mean,
like
What the hell's
this.
a bola?
I made
You
one
know
when I
the
was a
bat
kid.
bola? It's like it's like a string with two weights on either side, and you
Whip it
and you
around.
throw it at
Yeah, yeah.
somebody's feet, and then it ties their feet together, and they can't
Okay.
move.
I
Well,
I made one of those from scratch when I was a kid. I got a couple of tennis balls. I filled them with sand, and I got a rope through both of them. And like,
it
I was
works.
terrible at it, but man, yeah, when you land a hit with it, it's so satisfying watching those balls wrap around the target and just like, yeah,
If you're
feels
running
feels good. Like
like
it hit that
Batman,
like primal hunter in me. Like, yeah, I caught my prey.
and they just walk over, smash it.
I've tried many times to wrap my balls around a target. Oh, yeah.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
Actually from Argentina.
Yeah.
The bola.
Yep.
Well, the
America.
cops
Those are
have
actually
one.
from
It looks like
Argentina,
a.
the Argentina voladoras.
Yeah. That's where they originate.
It looks like a little fucking like a little yellow thing that's clearly not their gun, clearly not their taser, and it's like a fucking TV remote, and they fucking bola, and it fucking shoots out fast as shit, and it just fucking wraps your fucking legs up. I was like,
It doesn't work unless you say bola bola bola.
Fucking what?
you have to, well, you know, in the training videos, you have to call it out like taser, taser, taser.
Okay.
But then I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Batman is somewhere fucking pissed that his IP leaked on fucking some fucking site, and someone now all the Gotham cops have his shit. I'm like, y'all, that is Bruce Wayne's intellectual property.
Yeah.
Lucius Fox is fired.
Yeah, bolas are pretty cool.
There was this guy who made a gun that shoot face mask,
Guns?
and the same way, right? I think I saw it on YouTube.
It shoots what?
That they will just shoot the face mask to somebody and it will wrap around.
Oh,
Wrap around their
face
head?
mask.
She hit him with a fucking COVID mask. That's a good.
I think I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Those fucking jackasses
Kinda
that
like-
are anti-maskers or
It's
whatever.
kind of like Homer's makeup shotgun from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homer, set the whore.
Put a face mask.
What will we
Oh,
think of
homie.
next?
I'm still pissed about flying. What's the
True,
one
Mike.
thing that you were promised would be in the future that hasn't showed up yet?
Flying cars,
Yes.
definitely.
Flying
Hoverboards.
dildos.
Well, I can make a flying dildo. You just grab one and throw it. Right? Flying
Yeah.
dildo.
You
You
get
do that
drone,
with
man.
cars too.
They got
wait,
drones.
You can't really throw cars, can you? Well, you can. if they're Hot Wheels.
I grew up on a lot of Ghost in the Shell, so I want cyberization.
Yeah, where's
Mm.
my digital like fucking cyber arm?
Yeah, no kidding. Not that
Oh,
I need
yeah.
a third arm, but
The legs
would be
and
useful.
I'll keep it in a case.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it on my body. I just want one.
ball wrapping.
you know what the police need to do next from Batman's equipment is they need one of these fucking things here. They need the gun with the
Grappling hook.
fucking grappling.
No.
hook on
Oh,
No, they don't need no grappling hooks. They good.
no,
They have
no.
grappling hooks, Neil.
it. Do they?
Yes, but it's for cars. They have a
Extra
capture.
skins.
They have a capture
Yeah.
device for cars. It goes around the tire and it fucks it up and it's hooked to their fucking frame.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's badass.
it's supposed to. It's like those fucking nylon like toe strap
No
things,
way.
but it's in like a basket thing, and they fucking put it out on a stick, and it fucking goes into your fucking wheel well, and it gets stuck up in your shit, and it fucks your shit
I've
up.
seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I don't know if it's just
must
Oh,
have
I've
under a
seen
rock.
that.
experimented with or it's actually in use yet, but I know I've seen the
video?
experiments with it. Yeah.
That looks dangerous as fuck. Like I
It
don't
does.
know what that's not worth it at that point. You're just gonna kill everybody involved. Everyone's gonna be rolling and flying through the air. Like I don't know why. Well, that's a good idea.
It basically stops that tire from turning all together, and those cars just you lose control.
Then they're done. You're finished.
Yeah.
But do they have bat shark repellent?
Well,
That was a best
need it.
episode.
They need
Oh.
It was totally was.
I like Batman's 360 on the surfboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So corny.
One of the best parts of the original series was when they would climb up a wall. There'd always be some star from Hollywood
yeah,
pop
they
out
were
of the window
talking.
to talk to them.
yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff.
I can't remember. I think it was on Discovery back when Discovery was actually a channel you could go and actually discover things on. They did a behind the scenes of some of that, and there was basically it was a table that they built that looked like a wall.
Yep.
And Batman, and they would look like they were trying to climb up this way, but it was actually this way. And the stars would get up on this little stool, and then they'd open the window up like this and stick their heads out as if they were talking out the window. But it was really hard to get them look like they were standing properly to do so. So they always kind of looked like they were sticking out the window. So it's kind of funny.
The capes, though.
Oh, I know. Well, even in
That
a
would
recent
never
animated
work
show,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
even a recent show, Batman was talking about like when they had the multiverse, and one of the multiverse Batman was like, capes are not a good idea, kind of thing, right?
Just can't do it. I don't think that show like translates to like this generation, because I've tried to watch it as a kid, and I was just like, he's just walking. And it was like, it's just grappling hook. I'm like, no, he's walking. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, no, I see your magician's trick.
Is it just me, or does Mikey got something weird going on with his camera?
That's the green screen thing.
I've lowered the light because the baby's trying to sleep.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to the dark
so-
side, though.
The
Priorities.
wife's in the kitchen making a cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
You know, Mikey, I don't know if you noticed when he came into the back room, but we can now actually, instead of a solid background, we can now have video background.
Oh,
Interesting.
nice.
Wow.
Interesting.
new
You should
feature.
Say that.
And video
Why?
didn't show the radio star.
Interesting. You should say that.
It's the holy kitten.
Oh,
Believe in me, and it's Friskies for everyone for an eternity.
Interesting. You should say.
Oh, here we go.
I have this.
What's this tentacle shit? What's going on there?
Yeah.
What tentacle? What?
So you can
Go with
you can
this
add a
horrible
background,
audio.
and you can add video. Right. So they have some.
Oh, nice.
They have some. Yeah. There you
Nice.
go.
I dig that. I dig that retro city look. Yeah, it's good stuff.
This is the
Almost
color.
There you go.
of my
That's
dreams.
kind of cool.
That's really cool.
Where that came from.
I got. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm gonna go on the hunt for some really cool fucking background video stuff.
You know who's got a really good like technology porn type video? Prophet Azad, whenever he does a premiere or a live stream, and you have that countdown video that counts down to when the premiere starts.
Yep.
Man, I don't know where Zod found that one, but man, is it good.
It's in your settings, dude. There's like hellas.
Is it like a standard one for StreamYard
Yeah.
or whatever he's using?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
No,
know
it's
that.
for YouTube. Your YouTube premieres. You
Oh.
can, there's like 10
Oh, damn.
different templates. They keep
I
adding.
should
them.
look harder because man, yeah, like that's got the Ghost in the Shell, Evangelion, Macross.
Yeah, it's that
Gundam,
one's
like,
called
heavy,
sci-fi. That one's
awesome
called sci-fi.
tech. Yeah,
That's the one I use.
Yeah.
It's good.
Did you just
Good
call it
stuff.
Evangelion?
Evangelion.
It's
Evangelion.
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 Yeah.
Evangelion.
How do you
Uh,
pronounce?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's also pronounced anime, but we say anime.
Anime. Anime. Yeah. Well, that's the whole American thing.
I had a
have
friend a long
nasal
time
A's.
ago. Anime.
Oh, that's the worm that comes out of the eye, right? That's what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Manga.
Evangelion.
My kid drew it. My kid made that drawing.
Oh, that's cool. Manga and anime. Yes.
Yeah.
Manga.
Just
Manga.
making-
Anime.
Ladies don't go on
making
the bottom round.
profiles.
All right. So
Yeah.
Right. So everyone listen closely. Everyone listen closely here.
Evang-
Evangelion.
all right.
Evangelion. Evangelion.
Evangelion.
Evangelion.
Look, I love Naruto and Dragon Balls.
Shut up.
Dragon Balls.
One Peach.
One Piece.
Oh, you actually switched between American and British pronunciation. Oh, British. Why is there British pronunciation in here?
Because they can't speak English.
Oh.
They do speak English.
What?
They used
They
to.
invented English.
But they speak it differently, though.
They don't even speak it. We speak it
They
the
have an
way they
accent.
used to speak it. And then they keep flopping all over the fucking place. Just like they created the imperial system and then flipped right out of that. And look at us. We're the assholes now. Speaking English using imperial. Meanwhile, these chuckle fucks across the pond are pretending like they have nothing to do with us.
Here, I'm sharing again. Okay, so we'll do American one more time.
Evangelion.
British.
Oh.
Okay.
Evangelion.
See,
Evangelion.
that's why they can't be trusted.
Evangelion.
The Evangelion lady.
Evangelion calling. Oh,
Speaking of which,
Is there a Canadian one?
No, there's only British and American.
how would the Canadian one go? Ali and Neil?
Evangelion. Evangelion, eh?
Evangelion, eh?
Like the
They said it the same at the same time.
Evangelion.
Evangelion, eh?
Evangelion.
I remember when I first
Mike.
I talked to my first authentic Canadian that had an actual accent like that. I was driving to Alaska in my truck and I was going through the Yukon. I stopped to get gas.
You
And I
drove
went in-
to Alaska?
I drove to Alaska from North Carolina.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
A
How did
long
you get-
trip.
And you burned the car when you got there and flew back, right?
Basically, yeah. It's like, it's
I
like
didn't do it intentionally.
serving
It
well.
just
Trying
caught fire.
to put the old girl down. Serving well. No, I was in the
Just look
Yukon.
at the pretty water.
I was in the Yukon and I was getting gas and I went to get a snack and the guy looked at me and goes, "Hey, you going to Alaska, eh?" I'm like, "Oh, you're real? You actually exist?" So I was like, that was not a stereotype. I was like, no, they actually are real. Yeah, that was a fun trip.
Like from across the gas station, Eric does like that anime, like gets like super close to him.
Yeah. It's like, what'd you say? Say that again. You're not a legend. That was an interesting trip because I did it in the middle of the summer. There's a joke that the Alaskan state bird is the mosquito because the mosquitoes there get so big. The mosquitoes there get so big from all the feeding on deer and just kind of the weather in the summer. Like it's just ideal mosquito environments. They get extremely big. So I was driving a white pickup truck. And when I stopped to get gas, the front of my truck is just covered in blood because I killed so many mosquitoes on the way up.
So many
up
full
there.
mosquitoes.
Full mosquitoes, yeah.
Yeah. That's always bad when you smash a mosquito and it's already got blood on it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh God, don't put any someone
multiply
else's
that by
blood on me.
1,000. Multiply that by 1,000 on the front of a white truck. You'll see you get an idea of what I was dealing with.
Maybe
Sweet
that
flames on
wasn't
the
a
front of your. Oh
bumper.
God.
Look like a Rob Zombie movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,000.
And Eric's
That's
thinking
a-
maybe that was not a bump in the road.
Yeah. That was a beautiful, beautiful background.
Not this one?
If it just said Timmy's now. Timmy's.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I gotta bail. We got dinner to eat here. So
This from
it was-
Ton says North Carolina to Alaska is a long way to go for chicken.
It is. Yeah. Anyway, fun hanging out. Catch you guys later.
Later, dude.
Peace.
Bye there.
Later, Eric.
Bye, Eric.
In Arkansas, we ride
We're
mosquitoes
at
like horses and have mosquito rodeos.
Who else jumped
We
out?
lost Ollie too. What the hell?
Ollie.
Oh, sorry.
My
Ollie.
internet's been really poopy, so I don't know.
Is it? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
So
mine's-
mine's the only good one today. It's probably because my roommate's not home and on there watching with 19 windows open at the same time.
I can't say anything.
Have you guys seen Our Flag Means Death? Have you seen that show?
Who?
The show of the pirate show. Our Flag Means Death.
Our flag means death.
I
No,
have
haven't
not seen
it.
that. No.
Oh, it's so good. I like it.
Oh, look for it.
So
I'm trying to find cool clips.
Oh, I put a couple of them in there. Did they load this one?
Yep, I saw them. Yep, I put
Okay.
my flag waving one up there.
Yeah, they're trying to do too much. This is why everybody internet and should be crashing. StreamYard doing the most. Trying to I'll take all the bandwidth out of their house. All of it. Well,
Doorknob mentioned our flag means death. Sounds like Sesame Street Pirates.
Sesame Street Pie.
That's correct. A minute.
What happened there, buddy?
I think my internet went down for a minute.
see?
Oh,
I found it weird, whatever it was.
Still
I
girl
was not expecting it, that's for sure.
Mikey was trying his new boot button.
Oh, that ain't new.
Is that what it was?
That, like when those statues like get left out in public for a long time, and there's like the tip of their nose that everybody rubs for good luck is still nice and shiny. Yeah, it's that boot button. I got that thing nice and oiled up, ready for anybody who wants to try me. No, I don't think I've ever had to boot anybody. I think I've had to boot people because like their internet got them stuck or something like that. But everyone's pretty cool.
No, I was on here for the weirdest show that you guys ever had. That one guy who wanted
Oh
to,
yeah,
that guy.
Oh,
Mr.
the guy
Awesome.
they wanted to make a cult.
Wanted to make a cult and then got offended when I said, "Hey, this sounds like a cult."
oh, yeah.
Not my fault.
Yeah, what happened
Walks
to
like
that
a
guy?
duck. He's probably making a new website.
Probably.
He made that one like 2 weeks before the fucking show. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh. Who
Oof.
was this?
Join the
I
Bleed
don't remember
Works.
his name though.
It's if I thought real hard, I could probably pull it out, but I can't. I just can't. I just can't care. Oh, Neil, did you hear Warner Brothers has signed a new artist?
Oh, really?
It is a completely AI artist.
Yeah, I heard about that. The girl one
Mm-hmm.
from the guy from Germany made it.
Don't know.
No thoughts or opinions on that? Figured you-
Nope.
I
That's
mean,
kind of
you know,
bullshit.
you're going to see it.
Eventually, I
more and
think,
more.
yeah.
ban that shit.
Yeah.
And I think
I
I
think that's
found
what
the best.
the strike was for, right? To stop the AI
Part of it.
content.
For the writers, yeah.
Yeah.
For the writers, and then for like the extras that they wanted to just scan and then use those scans over the top of little robots. Digital robots that will do their bidding and work for free and be in all the movies.
Yeah.
For no pay.
I'm just
I think they're also trying with what is the name of the comedian? I just forgot. The one that created Mrs. Doubtfire. Robin Williams. They want
Robin
to try,
Williams?
Yeah.
to try that one with him. Like bring him back, and his daughter was like, "No, what are you doing?"
if they ever did that, I will be not with the Nazis, but I will be standing at the front gates of Disney saying, "You need to turn that shit off now. You need to stop that shit now. Let us have things without you destroying it for cash." My memories.
Yeah.
Shit, why can't I find this now?
Oh,
Yeah, what are you looking for?
You're
Strong
looking
and
for
silent type over
another
there. You're
ship?
searching so hard, you haven't heard from me.
I want to. Okay, let's see the file it's in. Okay, it is in. Some reason it went into my atheism fucking. Okay, well that's fine. Sure. Let's see. Let's see here. I think I just found the coolest fucking Shit. Where the hell did
You
it go now?
realize he's doing the old guy from the beginning of Reservoir Dogs. Toby Jin, Toby Wynn. Let's see, Toby.
Nope. Son of a... I can't find it. I
No idea
can't
what
fucking
you're
find it now. The thing I downloaded. Anyway,
Look in your downloads folder.
it's not in the downloads folder.
Look in your uploads folder.
Shush you. Oh, fuck off. I don't need to format that. Get the fuck out of here.
Format.
I don't get this. What the hell? Okay. Let me look this again, and I'll see where the fuck it went.
Well,
Let's
he's
just
got
see where
all
it
us
went,
along
Neil.
the ride too.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Neil the
Newsletter
604 stripping. Floor mat.
Let me try something.
Famous last
Nope.
words.
That didn't work.
Let me just try something.
I'm gonna try this.
So I'm probably on a new government watch list, but I've been watching a lot of like Chernobyl stuff and like how like what happened and why the reactor failed, and like I forget if it was like
Oh.
Science Lab or Action Lab or one of those guys. It was just a lot of nuclear stuff was just like bubbling in my brain. I'm like, huh, I'll learn a little something here. Let's dive into this.
I saw
wanna
videos of
talk-
some guy going through the underground waste area under Chernobyl on a
Yeah.
raft. Did you see that guy?
Wow.
Well, a lot of that stuff's gone already. They've moved a lot of like the sarcophagus of the reactor. A lot of it's gone. Like the walls and shit are still pretty bad, but a lot of that stuff is new and been flushed out.
Okay, I found the folder, but it's not showing up in the folder now.
What's the file type?
It's a video.
Right, but what's the file type?
MP4?
How big is it?
Not very big.
If it's over 200 megabytes, it's too big.
It's 96.7 megabytes.
Well, then hit it. Push the button.
I
Pull the lever, Kronk.
I can't get it to work. I don't know why. I can't
Email
get
it
it.
to me.
I go to shit. So you can upload a video, right? So add file.
Mm-hmm.
Go to.
Well, you're adding background, right?
Yeah, video background. So go to the where it shows me that it is, right? And I go to, it says go to users, go to 604 Indians, go to OneDrive, go to.
Oh, don't do it from your OneDrive. That's why. Because the OneDrive, that's a shortcut. You got to do the file,
Okay.
which should be in your downloads folder.
All right. It's not in my downloads though. That's the thing. It's in my pictures OneDrive thing. So I will cut it from here.
Yeah, copy it and put it on your desktop or something.
Cut and go to where the hell?
What the hell?
I heard that there was some Russian soldiers digging trenches in Chernobyl, and then I think they kind of got poisoning,
Miners
and
too.
radiation poisoning.
Yeah, because they had no containment for the reactor. Like their reactor was essentially sitting on the floor. Like it wasn't in its own concrete container. It was like on the ground because there's no way this thing's gonna fucking blow. So
Jeez.
yeah, that's why it was so bad. That's why like everyone's like, oh, we can't have nuclear in our town. We'll have another Chernobyl. Literally not even possible. They don't even build them like that anymore. It was so dangerous. It's so dangerous now. Like it was so bad that there's no chance of anyone even letting you build something close to that.
We have a bunch of them here in Illinois. We have like
We haven't blown
It
up.
doesn't
Yet.
show up there either.
Yes,
Why does it not show up
conglomeration.
there either?
You want to send it? Just send it. Email it to me. I'll try it.
got to keep the bus going 50 miles an hour, Neil.
I don't fucking understand. It's not showing up at all. I'm angered.
Good.
I don't
Good,
even know.
Anakin.
I don't even know if I'll be able to download it to you or send it to you. Why is it? What the motherfucker?
Try to re-download it. It sounds like you got a bad download. What do it sound like?
Just try and upload it.
Shut up, Mike. I swear to God, I will use this button.
Have you tried it?
Take it out and
I
blow
will
on
try
it.
it, turn it off and on.
Shut up, all you people. What the hell?
Take it out, blow on it, stick it back in there. What the hell game was that we did that? Was that Atari?
Yeah, no, it was Nintendo, right? Then
Nintendo, yeah, used to blow
take-
on those. Yeah.
I think Atari was fucked up too. I think you had to stick them in there weird or something. After you'd had it for a while. After you beat it up.
It's almost weird to call like Atari and stuff like that games because there was so little computing back then. Like it was like most of the thinking and most of the computing your head was doing because it only had like fucking what was it like 8K? It couldn't handle much. It's mostly just showing you a game that you're playing in your head.
Okay, I'm
The
gonna lose my
most
shit here in a
addictive
second.
first game had to have been Space Invaders. Just the way the music, or not the music, but the I don't even want to call it a score. Just the noise going on, the chunk, 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 chunk. The way they would march across the screen.
I think that the first one we got was duck hunting.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. I remember going back
Good
to
times.
Pong.
No, you got to pay for all this fucking shit. This is stupid.
What you talking about?
The
Neil's trying to
videos.
bake a cake.
Well, yeah.
I'm not fucking paying for this shit.
Send me the link of what you want. I'll take care of that.
Here. Hang on.
I shall fetch what you desire.
Also, I don't know if you guys remember a game that it was a submarine that you have to pick up divers and running away from sharks and little submarines. It was from Nintendo.
I think that was the Jaws game.
Not sure.
Holy
I
shit,
think
Mikey,
so.
when was the last time I contacted you on fucking Twitter?
Oh, it's we talk in text, so
Yeah,
we
I
see
know.
each other fucking 10 hours a week. We barely have a need to DM each other.
Well, for stuff like this, we do.
Yeah. Silent service.
I kind of remember a submarine game. A little bit.
Is that the name of it, Alma?
Yeah, I think it's Sequest. I think. Not quite sure. I think it's Sequest.
Here. You'll see what I'm referring to when you get the link.
Silent Hunter, Silent Service.
Sequest.
Oh, Sequest.
Well, Sequest DSV.
Sequest.
Right.
Images.
Tons said that was a movie called Yellow Submarine, Alma.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
We
Yes,
all
yes.
die in a
Yeah, exactly.
submarine.
Can you play this one? Oh yeah, there's definitely an old fucking Atari one. Sequest DSV. I remember this. It was kind of like Echo the Dolphin. It was kind of like that. I thought that was the sweetest fucking game ever. I thought that game had the best graphics I had ever seen in my life. It'll never get better than this, I said. How could they possibly improve? Hello,
I remember
Muffin.
Zaxxon
remember
being
that I
so
posted a
revolutionary, and I
screenshot
wasn't
when-
impressed. Sorry, Alma, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh no, it's okay. Remember using what was the name of that thing? Well, in here, if you got like the disc from American Online, it means that you had money.
Yeah, the internet discs, because you had your internet came on
Yeah.
the time. Get like half an hour on there. Good times.
America Online.
Oh man, it was the worst if like you would finally like get all the way logged in. You got your little snack there. You're gonna go to, what would I go to? I don't know. Like I would look up like game cheats. Like I'd have to write down the codes because I couldn't use the printer for like Grand Theft Auto or something like that, or like or just trying to find like codes for games and stuff like that. So you like try to get on and find it as quick as you can. And like I sit down, I'm like, I was like, fuck, I gotta go to the bathroom. But if I log out, it's gonna take 10 minutes to get back on here. Oh my god, the clock's ticking. What if my aunt calls while I'm up here? It was such a stressful time to try to get information from the internet back then. There was a lot of variables to stop you.
I remember you'd have to wait overnight for a porn pic to download.
It started a week
I think I
early.
see nipple.
I remember one time one of my friends was like, "Oh, I got this porn picture, but my mom tried to use the phone, and I just got half of it."
Well, yeah, when you're online, like you had to dial up shit, and people would pick up the phone and fuck everything up. Yeah.
Hopefully, it's the bottom half.
Easy there, Michael.
I'm a bottom half man.
Gotcha, sha. Not here. Not here. Not now.
Bottom half.
Nope. We're leaving it. We're
Atheist
leaving
Pornhub.
it. You guys had your
Holy
chance to talk about your fetishes and you missed it. It's not my fault. She's gone now.
Oh,
Come on,
excuse
Neil.
me.
I got your stuff coming here.
You do?
Yeah, give me a second.
I also want to get the I also want to find the Doctor Who one too that spins around and whatnot.
Just send me a link because I'd never watched Doctor Who.
Oh, well, you suck.
Not my
Now he's
fault.
talking about meat spin.
It is your fault.
It is
Whose
not
fault
my
would
fault.
it be?
How is it mine?
You haven't watched it.
It didn't present itself to me. Where was I going to watch it at? It wasn't a popular show around here. The only people that watch fucking Doctor Who were people with fucking cable. That's who watched Doctor Who.
Yeah, that's true.
All
You
right,
rich kids
fine.
with your cable. I didn't see you sending no goddamn bonus sci-fi network channels down to the house.
Damn, son of a-
Let me see if I can get this on the first try.
Doctor Who used to come free on PBS.
Yeah, like
Like back in
13
the
years
80s.
late. You didn't get fresh episodes on there. You got like 10 seasons in the past.
They were old 70s
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and 80s.
We don't get that stuff over here. You're part of the fucking queen still, like her, what's it called? Her lands. They gave y'all the media from over there. You couldn't get a lot of BBC stuff in the States.
No, but PBS though, they would get Monty Python, Benny Hill, a couple good ones.
Right, but they were old though. They were like the stuff that was in syndication.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we
Yeah,
weren't
that's
getting
what I'm
anything
saying. We never got like fresh British TV over here,
brand new. Right, that's true.
which is a shame.
Yeah, that's a little
No, I
good
don't want
British
that.
show.
That you know what? That's how we solve all of the violence and death and war in the world. Give everybody the same cable. Everybody will be mad about the same shows. We'll all come together.
Yeah.
You know. Instead of like I don't know, planes dropping bombs on people, just two countries have an American Ninja Warrior competition to see who gets the land that they're fighting over. No one gets hurt.
Or a fish slapping contest if you want to.
No, we don't want to slap the fish.
Well, you don't slap the fish. Use the fish to slap people.
Oh, yeah.
That's even more violent.
See.
I think that you were talking earlier about Gary Busey. Does he have a show called The Pet Judge?
No,
Called what?
I don't think so.
Pet Judge. That he will be like.
He's got a
Almost.
son that's an
Pet
actor too.
Oh, maybe it's
It might
him
be his son.
because I think I saw it announced it somewhere.
Jake Busey, isn't that his name? Or I think it's Jake
No,
Busey.
well, the announcement said Gary Busey and Pet Judge.
Pet Judge. Gary Busey does Pet Judge TV series in 2020. Yes.
So he's judging people's pets.
Well, I haven't pulled the whole thing up yet, but
Must
IMDb,
be
there's a
petting
link.
people's
that says-
judges.
Yeah, right. It depends where the comma is.
That's right. Commas are important. It's the difference between helping
You're
your
about
Uncle
to meet
Jack
some
off a
people
horse
with
or you're helping your Uncle Jack off a
serious
horse.
pet problems. Huh. I'm just surprised at all that they got Gary Busey on TV with combed hair. Post 2020.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
All right.
Uh,
Now that we cut, guys,
her
I think
husband
I'm going to bring
reincarnated
this.
as dog.
Oh,
What?
interesting. I was going to say, now that we've kind of calmed down here a bit and I'm sort of losing my steam, so I think I'm going to bring this to a close because we've gone about an hour and a half now. So,
He
No.
found his thrill.
Hold on 1 second.
what?
Just hold on 1 second.
Okay, I'm holding on.
Stall for give me like 3 minutes and I got your videos. I gotta do a little quick editing here.
All right, fine. I'll see what I can do. I don't know how I'm going to stall, but
We'll talk about Neil's awesome hat for 3 minutes. That hat's fucking awesome.
Yes. I love the hat.
well, you can't have it. It's mine.
Name your price, tall man.
Y'all got hat envy.
Yes.
Yeah, you got a problem with that? No.
No, go on Etsy. You can find them there. He'll make you one yourself. Just tell him the size of your head. Tell him the size of your melon. Mine's kind of like what the from fucking So I Married an Axe Murderer or whatever. He's got his head's like an orange on a toothpick.
Yeah, that's me. Literally my head. IRL my head.
I don't
It's got
think I
a
purchased
huge
anything
head.
on Etsy. Is that your first purchase off of Etsy?
Oh no, I've purchased tons of stuff from Etsy.
I haven't gotten anything off Etsy yet.
Etsy's great. You can find like
So you're ready
totally
for
unique shit on
Halloween?
there. Am I ready for Halloween? Oh, I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I'm still trying to. I'm still trying to put together my my Rorschach costume. I got to find the right
Okay.
hat and the right jacket. As I already have the gloves and I got pants and I got the mask, of course, and I've got shoes and whatnot. So I got to find the right jacket and the right hat. It's tough finding a hat to fit me because I've got a massive cranium. So I got to go shop over at Massive Craniums R Us.
Mama
And,
told me you better shop around. Shop. No. No one earns
Tons
money.
Mice wants me to tell you about my Lego. I did get some new Lego actually, and I got more coming because I don't have any room left. Let's fill it with Lego.
Oh,
I
nice.
should build a Lego chest out of the Lego you have currently.
Should build a Lego storage room out of Lego.
That should be the first thing you should build. Is some Lego shelving.
No, you can buy it anyways. You can buy giant Lego bricks that have drawers. So then you stack them up and you can put all that shit. But I've got little Lego containers here that I put all my scrap stuff in. Because a lot of the minifigs come with shit you don't really need for the minifigure. So, you throw them in little bits and pieces in little baggies like this, and then throw them into the Lego storage bin. Yeah. But I got the Ghost and Phantom ship from the Star Wars Rebels guys there. I got that one there. And
Nice.
what else did I get recently? Fuck else did I get? The fuck? I got some more minifigs and stuff like that too. Yeah. Actual Lego minifigs, not the not these cheap Japanese anime knockoff minifigs, but they're still fucking cool. And you wouldn't know if you didn't know.
If you don't know, now you know.
Oh yeah. They got the One Punch Man wearing his giant gloves.
Since you already have a top hat, you should be this guy.
That guy? Oh,
Oh,
There
there
you
you go.
that's cool.
Who that guy?
Dia de what is that? Dia de Muerte?
It's like a
I kind of
blue-
I want to
Yeah.
do Chainsaw Man too. That would be fucking badass.
yeah.
Still the best fucking anime entrance ever. Fucking
What?
best song, the Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, it is. It's so
God,
good.
it's so that thing fucking slaps.
When's season 2 coming?
I haven't finished season 1. I got stuck in Boruto land. I haven't left yet. Hey, Neil.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That looks low quality though.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
It's like 420 instead of the 720 or whatever.
It's 1080.
Is it supposed to be 1080? Wow, look at that. That's
Yeah,
cool. I like that.
I didn't.
Yeah.
got this.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The McLaren Senna. Nice. I'm picking up I don't do a lot of the cars. I do get some. Like I've got the Batmobile, the original 60s Batmobile. I've also got the James Bond car. And I want them to do the James Bond Lotus, the submarine one. I want them to do that one.
Okay.
What is
but
it?
I also-
what does he drive? An Aston?
Yeah, it's an Aston Martin.
Yeah.
The original one, anyways. So I have that.
My doctor
And they
said
brought
it's
it back for what's his name? Daniel Craig as well. He also drives the Aston Martin. So, and I like Daniel Craig. as
Oh,
James.
it was the V12 Vanquish. That's what they gave him.
And
some
I also
Monster car
want-
that's undrivable.
they have the Corvette too. The old was it 50 something Corvette or whatever, or 60 something Corvette, the red one. I want that one too because that's one of my favorite vehicles. And I don't know if they've done it yet. I'm going to look into it, and I'm surprised I haven't looked into it yet. But an AC Cobra is another one I'd buy.
The Viper.
No, AC.
Oh,
Cobra,
the AC Cobra. Yeah.
the original from like Gumball Rally.
Yeah. The Vanquish has a 5.9 liter V12.
Hmm.
I was
Got it.
muted. Hi guys.
Yes, you were. Wondering why you were so quiet.
Yeah.
He's
He's
back
been
on
chatting the whole
saying
time,
stuff.
but we haven't heard him.
Well, he's turned his mic on and tell us that he's leaving.
No,
Uh,
I can't remember what I was saying either.
Lord.
I'm stoned. Hi guys. Saturday. Woo!
Long weekend here in Canada.
Yeah.
Saturday
Is it
just hit
Canadian
Ollie.
Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Chevy S10. Nice. It's a real one. Yeah. I only want the cars that I want, right? So there you go.
I had a
Chevron
Ra-
7 block.
I had a Ford Ranger for like 2 months.
Did
I think
you?
I drove it a mile and a half.
One thing I learned about Rangers is when I was driving tow truck and we had to like do unlocks on people's cars. Ford
Yeah.
Rangers have a special plate
Yeah.
in the back that you can't get through. You have to actually literally pull out your wedges and make that thing crack a little bit so you can get a thing in there. And another thing that sucks is Beamers. If you try and unlock a Beamer, they auto lock on you, and then you have to drive it to the dealership.
Yeah, they go into theft mode.
Unless you have the BMW tool.
Mm.
I'm not going to tell you what it is because then everyone will be stealing Beamers.
And doing what with
But
it?
I have
not being able to afford the gas in it. Like, what am I going to do
Yeah.
with it? Like,
not being able to afford the gas
Yeah.
in it, not using turn signals.
you know what, Neil? I take exception to that because the Mini Cooper is, in fact, a BMW. So, as a BMW owner, you guys don't need to know where I'm going.
Well, if you're sitting at a spot where
It
there's
has
two
to be a
options to go
surprise.
straight or go left, and you could possibly hurt somebody, you best be using your signals.
Better guess correctly. May the odds forever be in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I use my signal.
I know
Like,
you do.
I'm
I've
the
seen it. Been in your
safest
fucking
driver.
car.
I'm the safest driver there is, even when trucks on fucking 294 decide to kill us. Fucking assholes. I had to save all of our lives. We almost got ran off the road. We picked up student Dr. Ben Mike from O'Hare. We're coming back 294 to come back south towards me.
Yeah.
And you got to like jump over to the other so I can get on 88 so I can go out west and south or whatever.
That's a bad spot.
Yeah, and the fucking truck is trying to pass all the other trucks and tries to clip us going back. I was like, no, we need to go over. So I had to whip that thing at like 60 to get us out of the way of that truck.
Famously here, it's what is it, 94 and
more valuable. All right, guys, I gotta wrap this up.
Let's get out of here.
I didn't even realize I was supposed to start my laundry earlier, and I still haven't done that yet. So.
You're gonna smell good tomorrow.
Smell like a big stack of roses.
You're gonna smell. You're gonna smell like last week.
What?
You're gonna smell like Friday.
we don't
on
want
Monday.
that. We don't want that.
You smell like Friday on Monday.
That's worse.
Gross.
Lego laundry.
I got some great dryer sheets for the dryer now. They have a special new scent that they came out with called Urinal Puck.
Wow,
oh no.
that's horrible.
Oh.
I'm on again at 11, folks. All right. Anyways, until then, guys, thanks everyone out in the chat. I hope you guys had fun tonight with us. If you missed the interview, it is in the description box below, and over there you can find Liz's link tree and stock all the things that she does out there on the interwebs. And also thanks to our amazing patrons and members. Without you guys, the show is nothing. So if you'd like to become one of our patrons or members, there are ways to do so, linked in the description box below. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and hit the little tiny bell there. They don't actually ding, but it'll let you know when we're going live.
It will ding if you press it. Try it.
Well,
just subscribe and then hit the bell, and you will totally hear it.
It's a scam, people. It's a scam. All right. So, yeah. And until then, like I always say, at the end of the after parties, like the late, great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
We're going to the hyperspace. Go!
Woo!
Left to ponder.